Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back. It's been a really long time since I've done a video. I've had a few issues with my camera, so I've actually got a review to do. I've actually got a few reviews to do. They'll be coming soon. But it's for a beauty company called Beauty Belle. And they have very kindly sent me a variety of things over the last couple of months, but and you can see some of those reviews on my Instagram, which I will put somewhere around here. So as you can see right now, my skin is awful. Like, it's scabby, it's red, it's blotchy, it's awful. So I spoke to the people at Beauty Belle, and they have very kindly sent me a sample of their new Dead Sea mask powder in its powdered form. I was given 100 grams of this, and apparently this is to make about 4 or 5 full face masks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to portion it out. I'm going to mix it with a little bit of water in here to make a paste, and then I'm going to put it on my face. So I've made my paste. I did put a little bit too much water in, so I just put in a little bit more of the powder to make it up, and I'll just have to use it again. And I've just tested it on my hand, so I've got like a good consistency. Okay, so I've got my paste. I'm in my bathroom now, so and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use an old foundation brush, and I'm just going to apply this to my face. Get nice coverage. Obviously don't eat it, and avoid your eyes. Now this mask, you need to keep it on for, I would say, about 5 to 10 minutes, but for the first go, because it can be quite potent on your skin for the first go, because it's not something that your skin's used to. So for your first go, it's recommended that you only leave it on for like 3 to 5 minutes maximum, because once you start applying it, like I've been applying it right now, you can feel, so I'm just trying to make sure that I've got all the skin, you can feel that it's quite tingly, and that's meant to happen. It's not like a reaction or anything. It is meant to be quite a tingly sensation on your face, and it's just showing that it's working. Really, it's, you know, it's going into your skin, it's cleansing it nicely. So I'm just trying to make sure that I've got a nice even amount on, and it's on all the areas that I want. Trying to avoid my eyes. So I get a really bad like T-zone, like you would have seen before, but my spots and blemishes and things can be quite aggressive, so I need like cleansing and masking, and you know, if I was really rich, I would go to a proper skincare expert and have proper treatment done, but I'm not, so I am just regularly cleansing and regularly masking and everything at home. Now I've just gone down to under my neck as well, because I do get the occasional blemish under my neck as well. Okay, so I think that's fairly even. So there we go. Now I've hardly used any of the actual product there. I've made way too much, but that was my mistake. So what you need to do is you need to just, it's very cold, very tingly, and I can feel it working. So I'm going to keep it on for about 3 to 5 minutes from my first go. Once you get used to the product and you've used it a few times and your skin's got used to it, you can leave it on a bit longer. But I will leave it on for 3 to 5 minutes now, and I will come back and wash it off and show you the end result. Okay, so I'm back. It's been about 3 to 4 minutes. I've had a bit of a boogie, you know, go and sit down. Now, I was recommended to not let it dry for the first time. Now, it's just started to dry around my mouth and under my nose, so I'm now going to wash it off. Okay, right, I've washed my face off, and just whilst I was washing my face off, actually, I was using my little brush here. I was using this end of the brush, and I was just doing circular motions where my face was wet, just to give it that extra, like, brush, if you like, to really get in there with the skin. Now, I've washed it off, and obviously you can see my blemishes, because then, you know, it's not a miracle worker. It's not going to go away in one day. But I can, like, it's a shame you know, can't touch my face through the screen. But my face is actually very smooth, and it's kind of, I don't know how to explain it. It's unlike all the scabby, nastier ones. Yes, they still look very red at the moment, but that could be to do with this. But the actual, like, the scabbing and the swelling and you know, the rawness, the redness of it just doesn't look as bad as it was before I did the mask. Now, I only had this mask on for about 3 minutes, because it was my first go. I didn't know how my skin was going to react. I've got quite sensitive skin anyway, so I didn't know how it was going to react. You know, for a first go of 3 minutes, I'm actually really quite impressed. My skin is really smooth. It feels clean. So I'm going to keep doing this regime, probably like three times a week, because, you know, obviously you don't want to overdo it, because, you know, if you do it like 5 days a week, it's not going to have the impact. It's not going to work, because your skin's going to get used to it. So I'm going to probably do this again, maybe not tomorrow, and then the next day. So I'll probably do it like every other day in a week, and then have a day to rest, and I'm going to see how much my skin improves. So fingers crossed. At the moment, I'm quite impressed for a first attempt, first go, brand new product. I've never used it before. I've literally been using it for the first time, as you've seen on the video. So at the moment, first impressions, very impressed. I'm going to keep going with it, and hopefully I will keep you updated. It may be in the comments, it may be like a recap, or, you know, what happened in a week. Probably on my Instagram. I can't imagine doing another review video on YouTube unless it's you know, ridiculously sensational. So go and check out Beauty Belle on Instagram. And they have a website where you can find all the products. You know, they're not dear. They're really not dear. You know, they're a good price. They're quality products. Many of the products that they have on their website actually used for professional salons, particularly in Ireland, where they're based. So go and check them out, go and give them a follow, go and have a go at using their products, and, you know, if you do use any of their products, you can use the code newbie in capital letters, which I'll put here, for your 20% off your first order. And, you know, if you do use any of the products, come back to me, you know, leave a comment in my video. Come and find me on Instagram and give me a DM or comment on a post, and tell me what you think about the products. So that's me done. I need to go and wash my head. So I will see you all soon. Thank you. Bye.